Hello. Alrighty. We're gonna attempt to make more progress in Baba Is You. We'll see. It's starting to get a little more difficult, that is for sure. And by a little, I mean I'm stumped on several ones at this point. Luckily we have many paths to choose from, so it's not too bad. We can still choose other things. We've played for 6 hours and 15 minutes so far. That's pretty cool. I was quite enjoying this rocket trip one. It was interesting because it has this whole empty mechanic where the empty space is actually able to be turned into stuff. So empty is flag, and then everything that is empty turns into flags. However, it has this other one where it's like, where is it? Down here, empty is Baba. So then whenever you move, it just creates more of you, and that's kind of insane. Yeah. I still think that, not that. I still think that, that's probably the fastest way I can turn that off. A better way to do it. That's another way, but I feel like this way wind up with more Babas. Hello. You know, I've been unsure what to call you, but I actually just like thought about it for a moment. No, that doesn't even make sense still. I was thinking that it was just leet speech and I was being dumb, but no. What is your name? What do I call you? Just came home, so nice timing. Awesome! What do you want me to call you, seriously though? Soren. Can do. Have you seen this game yet, Soren? I don't know if you were here the last time I played it. I think you were, right? I think you were here last time. So I can... Oh, no. Baba is stop. So I can't actually interact with myself. Let's see. So... I pushed it one too many down. I pushed it down one less. Actually... No, that's not gonna work. Yeah, I was here and I knew this game already. Oh, okay, fair enough. We play the early free. This really. It is a cool game. I saw it was on sale, so I was like, I'm gonna get it. That's basically why I own it. Trying to... Right, no, it says up there, rock is not Baba. It says it right here. Rock is not Baba. Jump over that. Wall is stop, yep. Ice is nothing at the moment. Probably gonna drag Win over. I'm not even sure how to get outside this box though. There's no way to separate Baba is you and stop. No. I'm thinking about this backwards. There we go. Alright, so we're out. So now we don't care about what happens inside the wall. Gotta get this ice is win to be correct. Like everybody. I'm trying to make it so that this will all go at the same time. There's no real way for me. This is fine. Ice is win, and we got to it. Awesome. I'm gonna move the down there. I often like to do stuff in order if I can. How does this work? That warps my mind a little bit. Okay. So this is making empty a physical object. So I'm like the space around everything, and I'm able to push stuff. Oh my god, that's messing with my brain. That is messing with my brain a little bit. Okay. I got there. I'm sorry, I was having a serious crisis right at that moment. Please hold my key. Oh yeah, there's I want the key to be me. Shoot. Is this okay? Oh. Okay, so it can step on the words. I actually probably don't want that. Like this. I think that happens a lot in this game. Possibly. Okay, so I'm trying to be able to be here so then the key can go across. Because if the key can go across, that would make everything easier. But it's just gonna fall down. Just do this, that's still the same thing, and that's also not equation. This is an option. This is an option actually that I wasn't considering this to be an option, but it totally is an option. Biggest problem here is going to be the fact that I can't that. Yeah, okay, so that probably isn't really an option. Because if I turn myself into the, or if I turn the key into me, I won't be able to change it back. But actually, it is still, if I do that, I can. How do I bring Baba down to open? I don't think I can. Actually, yeah, I don't think I can. There's no real way for. Oh, it actually does have to be the key. It's not an option. It's a nice way to think outside the box, but it's not really an option. So we have to go like this. That then stops that. However, I cannot now move this. That's the issue I'm working with here. Do commands work from left to right? They do not actually. They work up, down, or left to right. They don't work right to left or down to up. So it has to be with like normal way that you'd read it. So I've got the key on top, which, you know, this is what I wanted. But you can see U as key, it does not do anything. So the problem is now I cannot actually push this over, and that's my current issue. Hey, how's it going, Nuclear Lion? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I don't know. I like how there's this little bit over here. It's like completely useless. Unless... I like how it doesn't even, like, it does not waste any time to fall. It just starts falling immediately. Yeah, that still wouldn't I was thinking, what if I did it like this, and then I push Baba up, and then the key can push it over. Problem is, there's no way for me to, there's no way for me to actually get it in the right position for that, because of the way that it falls. Because I can't do this, and I can't do this, so... What if you close the gap between wall and Baba with a key? You're saying try it like this. And then push the key. Oh! Wait, where does this... Oh, key is push. It's up here. I completely missed that part. Alright, yep, that's very useful. Thank you. Very helpful indeed. I was solving a puzzle that wasn't even supposed to be a puzzle. This was a unintentional puzzle. Alright, well that certainly makes things easier. Alright, thank you very much. That was just supposed to be teaching me the way that stuff can fall. That wasn't meant to be as hard as it ended up being. Alright, before we go there, I want to go check this out. Existential. Okay, so can't push up unless we're here. Ah, flag is currently not with. Alright, I gotta be careful to always have base where Baba is, otherwise I'm gonna be unable. No, I think I gotta get the thing out. I don't want... Yeah. I don't want Baba to do this. I want... Down. Can I push this? I can. Alright, let's push that into position. Then... Push. That's actually not... That's not good. Can I reset? No way for me to bring this up. So this is intentional. I have to do it. I need to keep it empty. Trying to keep this the same distance as I am. Oh, duh. I can just... Oh no! Moon is defeat! Ooh. I got the solution. That is not gonna work, actually. This won't work at all. Because empty is empty, so I cannot make empty as Baba. That just doesn't... yeah. Anything I can attack? Empty. Oh, that's a moon up there. I'm paying attention. Hello, soul. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm just trying to figure out puzzles. Puzzles for days. Mind warping puzzles. I'm honestly, I don't have a current idea for how to fix this. Because all the things that I could possibly mess with are position where I can't. Just back up a little bit. Yay, puzzles! Okay, so where was Win in all this? Win was further down, right? There's absolutely no way for me to drag that out. I cannot get Win out of there. It's not possible. It's also not possible to change empty to me. It's not possible to change Moon to not defeat, or Rocket to me, or Cloud to not stop. All of these are other possible solutions. Can't do any of those. These are basically all I have to interact with to figure it out with just these things. Nope. Actually. Yep, okay, it stops words too. What if I change empty to push? That's... That's an interesting thing that just happened. Okay, so it makes it impossible for me to move because I'm pushing an empty block here, 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 all the way up to the top, and I cannot push an empty block off. This is mind warping a little bit, alright. Like, even more so than usual. Now, what about here? That does work. However, it does not solve anything for me. So I can, with empty as push, I can move this way because I can push empty onto star without it causing any issues. I still can't get through here. You think you got it? I don't think I want to change Pava to empty. No, that just kills Pava. Oh, it's showing controllers. I actually didn't think to try this with the controller. Put the words in there. Really interesting how stuff gets stuck. When you do empty as you, stuff gets stuck in strange ways. It makes sense when you think about it, but like initially it's like, huh, stuck there. So, my options are to get rid of the moons or to pass through the wall. Like, get rid of the moons, or I could change that to just being like pass through moons or pass through wall. That would include also making the moons not deadly to me. Moons moons are defeat though, so it doesn't matter what I am, it will always be. Not that I can change myself to anything else other than empty. Alright, Soren, what you got? You said you figured it out. No, if Baba comes in... Oh wait, no. You know what? If I'm not controlling Baba, then he won't be destroyed. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay. Requires me to go back. All the way back. There we go. Oh. Oh. Got it. Don't forget the flag is win. Yes. Okay. Oh. Why did I go back in? That was nice. Good job. You were. Got me back on. Dust is win. Where is Dust? What is Dust? Oh. Oh. Star has Dust. Okay, so Star has Dust. Star is shut. Is Moon open? Moon is push and open and fall. So I... That what it wants. Oh. That did not work. It fell right through. I'm right there for it. Oh, I mean... Nope, still falls. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh. It just falls right through. So, Star is not able to be. But somehow I have to get the Star to Star. Oh yeah, I forgot. I completely forgot to mention it. I added a couple of new sound effects, and I removed a couple of sound effects from exclamation point sound. Oh no! No, it wasn't a new one. Oh well. I tried. Oh, wait. I got an option here. Never mind. I don't like the controller for this. Cloud is you. Cloud is not you. Cloud is not you. Yep, the copyright one is the one I removed from the sound effects. I removed both of them though, because I had two saxophone things. I figured, well, if one didn't work, then, or if one got me a copyright claim, then probably the other one. I was actually watching a video on copyright claim today though, so now I'm unsure if that even matters really, because basically anything can be copyright claimed and you don't really have a choice. Nah. Disputing. I thought that the way that the copyright claim system worked was that when you file a dispute, YouTube is the one that you then are filing dispute with, so then they decide which one of you is right and which one of you is wrong. But no, it's actually the company that filed the dispute, or filed the claim in the first place. They get to decide if your copyright dispute right or not. So yeah, now that I know that, now I'm just like, well, whatever, I guess. Let's just hope we don't get copyright striked. Ideally we want this moon to we want the moon to stay up. We want it to stay up, but we want to be able to push it. Want to change stop them. So I'd need another guy. I'd need a third one of me. Keep it, and I could push it over. I need these two to be next. Oh. That doesn't even work. What are you talking about? Baba is. There's a reason we need this is in the beginning. I'm being silly by just immediately shoving it in there. By silly, I mean dumb. Like one. I'm holding the moon up, but now I can't push anything else. There we go, just kill myself. It's not even killing myself, it's like... It's... changing my existence to nothing. It seems that YouTube made some changes. I haven't been paying attention because I try not to. I do know that YouTube added something to make it even easier to claim something, but it's like from a YouTube channel to another YouTube channel, because you know where like people will have their stuff taken and then uploaded like subtitles somewhere else or something, and then that channel gets a bunch of views because it's subtitled or something. You know what I mean, right? I need to stop him from dropping it. I can only go up and down to keep it. The problem. Holding it up right now. There is another option. Surrender. Both. Oh, jeez. Oh, wait. Back up. Get them both back up. Here we go. Okay. Figured it out. I know what I must do. Haha! You see what I did there? You guys see what I did there? Do you have eyes, everyone? Basically what I'm asking. Spiders, Baba. Okay, I don't think I was supposed to do that twice. I think I was only supposed to do that once, though. Okay. Oh no, Baba's cloud. Don't do that. I just need now. There. Oh no. I need that. Now if I play my cards right, become the Pokemon champion. Problems. We still got stuff to do. Do ya? Reading comments. it's out of context and being confused. Oh, this means that, yeah, we cannot bounce, or we cannot pass through each other anymore. I was dumb. I was dumb. So I thought that I needed to like do it differently, but no, that works like that. So now I can change dust to wind. Baba wants to update me computer. That's a interesting thing. Why is that? Rio! Look! It's me! And Kiki! And Baba! All together as one. Alright, so Skull is defeat. Skull is no longer defeat. However, that does block my... it does block my, entrance into the wind cave. We probably don't want to do that. They are deadly, yes. Mews, push, and Kiki. That is not allowed. Okay. Read the other things. Me is me. Cloud is stop. All Baba is flag is win. So these are all unchangeable. However, I can interact with. Can't interact with this one. Can't interact with that one. And can't interact with that one. I think so. These are my options. So I'm gonna change both of them. Push. And then not Kiki, I want me to ooh. I wish you like that it doesn't fail halfway. Oh, about the Windows must update. Lovely. Settings 1. That's not fun. Nope. Yeah, it's not fun. Okay, so here's my goal at this point. These two, I want this guy to be walking this way. I want this guy to be riding on his head. I then want to stop them here, change this, have the red guy fall down, and then have the red guy move in this direction. He moves, stops, and he pushes that out of the way, we win. That's how this works. If I cannot figure that out, then we don't win. So he moved up and immediately fell. I just want to see if this, yeah, okay, so I have to push him with the words somehow while they're moving. Yep, okay, so they pushed that out of the way, so that's not good. Oh, this isn't even an option. How am I gonna push both of them at the same time? MewsBot is making fun of Soren over here. MewsBot is surprisingly sassy. Oh my gosh, you know what I want to do now? I want to make a little plushie of MewsBot. I want to make a little MewsBot plushie sometime. That sounds awesome. I have, actually, come to think of it, I totally could do that. I have the materials to do that. I might do that at some point. Then I'll sell them on eBay. No, I wouldn't. I'll post lots of pictures of him. Maybe I'll bring him to cons with me. I don't think I actually want this like this. Get back. I want to back this up further. There we go. Back out of the way. Unfortunately, I cannot have him land on top of me. He doesn't want to. How long have I been sewing? I think my mother probably taught me to sew. I was probably like somewhere between like 10 and 12, I want to say. Maybe earlier. No, definitely earlier. I remember that she had these I had these toys growing up that were actually like, it was a big mesh, like we're talking like a grid sort of mesh, and then a giant sewing needle and yarn, and then you could like make stuff with that. I should find a photo of that. But yeah, that was probably, you know, like 5 years old or something. So I guess I learned to sew when I was 5. The most fundamental things of sewing I learned when I was 5. And then I know how to do clay, like clay modeling. I keep listing these, asking me stuff like this. So sewing, knitting, clay modeling, leatherworking, which is also sewing, but there's other things involved. 3D printing, 3D modeling for 3D printing, cross stitch, which is kind of a variation of sewing in a way. Latch hook, which is a very simple one, and you could easily pick that up if you wanted to. Very crafty, yes, very crafty indeed. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, recently I've been casting resin. I was making a mold. So I started off, I made the thing out of clay, casted a mold out of silicone, and then casted resin into that. Make a resin thing. Photos on my Discord. You know, this is supposed to be the nose, but it's opening and closing, and now I can't help but see it as a mouth. Okay, now they kind of just look like alien squid creatures rather than skulls. Lovely. Okay, well, that's a thing. Oh, I've also dabbled in drawing and painting and stuff like that. I don't think I've ever posted any of my art in Discord, though. That is a thing I have not done. Oh! 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 Wait, I don't want to do that quite yet. I want him to be facing this way. No, I want him to be facing this way, but I want this guy to be facing the other direction. He's gotta be facing that way. No, I just said I wanted this guy facing this way. Oh, how do I put him on top of the other guy facing the right way? Because if this orange guy faces the right direction, if he faces to the right, he's gonna, oh, you see it now? If he faces to the right, then I lose, because he'll go down here and be trapped forever. I need him to face left. But I need this guy to face right so then he can walk across. I have to put this guy on top of this guy. Like that, so... I guess I have to do it like that? Yes. No, that just changed the direction of both of them. How on earth do I do this? Because as soon as I start making a move, he's gonna drop him. Because he'll immediately drop him. So that doesn't work like that. So my initial plan of having this guy carry this guy over to do that, that's done. No more. Because I forgot that that's just not how this works. Things that are in a certain position will just fall if the thing underneath it moves out of the way. It does not carry it along, there is no friction. I think that's the best way to think of it. It's just there is no friction. So what I have to do is actually different. I have to get this guy down here, have him pushed that way at some point. You're off to bed? Alrighty. Have a good one, Soul. Thanks for hanging out. We want to watch the rest of the stream later. There is the time to skip to. I don't know if it shows it on, like, the video how long I've been streaming for, so that's the easiest way for me to make it so then you guys can see. Oh boy, it's warm in this room. It's very, very warm. I need him to be pushed. I either have to have someone down here to push him this way, or I have to have someone push here. Probably this one seems more likely. I have to push him here to get him to fall down here. Oh, I don't know why they even left this space open for me. They should have just closed that off. They just want it to be... They want you to run over here and do that. And be like, oh, I can't. Sometimes with these puzzles, you wind up not being able to solve the puzzle with what you have been, like, sometimes I'm unable to solve. I don't know if this is how everybody works, but I'm unable to solve a puzzle until I start thinking, okay, so there has to be a reason why the creator of this puzzle gave me this particular piece. When I start thinking like that, I'm able to figure it out. Well, sometimes I'm able to figure it out by thinking of that. So I feel like that's kind of... I don't like doing that though, because I feel like that's kind of missing the point of the puzzle or whatever. Get what I mean? It feels cheap. It just feels cheap. Doesn't matter how you solve a puzzle as long as you do it the way you like it. Yeah. I'm a puzzle purist though, apparently. I wasn't aware of that, but what it sounds like. Ah, true. Yeah, no, that is why this is here. No, you're right. You is right. Oh. That was a fun little jam. I'm not evil. I'm just killing the little bunny repeatedly. You dare question me? What if I stop them from being pushed and then do this? Would that maybe stop him? Nope, no, peace. Peace. Wait. Wait. Nothing says inherently that the orange guy, if that Kiki, needs to be the one to push the button. Or, well, to push this. Except for that blob right there. That's what tells me. That's why. I was like, wait up, I could just use the purple guy, which would be a little bit more easy. Actually no, it wouldn't be. It would just be a different way to think about it. But it would be a whole other problem. Because then I could have the orange guy push him down. He'd just be moving to the thought. But no. So I can have them both be moved. Is there a difference between writing Kiki as move on top of each other or next to each other? There isn't. Or me as move. There is no difference between writing vertically or horizontally. It's inherently the same. Inherently, apparently, is the word of the day. Sometimes it might just be easier to do stuff a specific way. And see, move as me does not work. You'd have to do let's move. Inherently alright. Now you're done. Let's not misuse words. Let's find out exactly what inherently means. In a permanent, essential, or characteristic way. Right. Here you go. Sometimes you need a little bit of de-stress from just throwing the bunny into the skeletons. Or, sorry, the skulls. We're different. Like, I don't understand that. If he's push, and then they go through each other, I feel like the game just doesn't know how to react to it, so it's just like, alright. I don't know why that's the way that it reacts. I don't know if this is really the best, like, position for everything to be in for me to solve this. Like, should I rewind and bring these guys back over a bit? Just realized something I can do. I can do this. So, what if Mia's move versus over Mia's move, and then I alright, well, in order for him to end up down there, you have to be going. That's the problem now. You have an idea? Lay it on me. I'm a bit stumped at this point. I'm a bit unsure of where to go from here. You mean like this? Yes. There are now two me's. Wait. Wait. Oh, no, you can't do it that way. Okay. Ugh. I was like, hold up here. No, actually, I need to drop Kiki down into this, I need to drop Kiki down here, facing left, so then he pushes this. If I push this down one, then the whole thing will be ruined. Because then I can't actually, like, I can't get in here then. So, I need this to not. And I need to get him to go down the trench left, so that he will run across and then that. Yes, so push it down 2 times? So, Kiki would then come down here, he'd fall through the text, go here, bounce off that wall, and then he'd push this. Then I'd have him push it all the way over to here, or then I would have him push it, and then I'd push down, then he'd change direction, he'd push the is over here. I'd push down, and he'd push... maybe... it's hard to say with that. It might work, but it also might not. So we can basically get rid of me. We need the move, we need that. We can get rid of and that's still not enough letters to get him to go through. Alright, well I can just reset then. I feel like I've reset a lot of progress, but this is okay. So we can push that down. We can actually just change Kiki to move then. Yeah. So, if Kiki is move, then he will not go through text. So, I can push him through if I change him to push. He only goes through text if you push the text on top of him. That's the only time he'll go through text. I can push the text on top of him, but he cannot just go through text. Because if he's push or if he's move, he's gonna interact with it. Yeah. Yep. Sometimes it's good to reset though. I pushed. If I can get this guy to go down, the purple guy, if I can get him to go down, that would also solve the issue. Like if he was in this block here, that would solve the problem. there's no good way for me to get him to go down once he's past the skulls. Does Kiki get trapped inside? Does Kiki get trapped inside the words? If I push the words into Kiki, does he get trapped inside of them, or does he just fall through as soon as he's not? Okay, so I want him to be pushed right now. Like, how does this interact? Yeah, okay, so no. No, that's not how that works. Okay. Got it. Okay. He needs to stay on top. Okay. He needs to stay on top. You need to come back here. You need to be like that. So if Kiki's here and this guy is going over here and then he comes back, you'll push him. So maybe if I switch the two words, I switch me and Kiki. I'll have to go a little ways around to get this to work. Okay. Shoot. But now it's gonna be really difficult to get Kiki to move. Solve one problem and you create another. Puzzle solving for you. guess I can keep these here like this. Don't want to keep it quite like that. I want to keep it slightly different. I need to be able to push them in a minute here. This is like an order of operations thing at this point. Okay, no. If I back this up, this will work. I just need to make me a little bit less close here. Need to make me a little bit less close. There we go. Kiki is move for 1 and no more. I need Kiki to be pushed because it doesn't matter if he's not pushed. So he's facing the right direction, he's over the top of this, but I cannot get rid of this and let him fall. There's no way for me to do that. If I push him through, then he just ends up passing straight through me. Alright, well, I gave that one a lot of thought. We're gonna switch it up. Everything's floating. All the text is floating. Stars. Belt is shift, okay. Bell is. Now skull is defeated. Flag is right. So I can push a star onto there, and that will do that for me. Star is star. So I gotta not enough time. I don't even get to the wall. Yeah, that last one is tough for sure. Oh. Okay. Okay. So I'm using the stars as like little points that I can actually go to. When empty is push, I can only push it onto other object or push object. If I just so that it's full. That's not gonna work. Can't go any further. So I would get in if I had just somewhere to go. That's important information. So this would work if I would just have something in here to go. I think one of my mistakes is I'm putting a star here. Or should I put it there? This is all about star placement, it feels like. So I can put one here. Because I don't actually need that to be there, so I can do this like Come on, you need to be on this level because I need to be able to push. Push that. That's the first step. That's the first step a star does need. That brings me over. Now that I know that a star needs to be there, where does the second? Here. Is that going to change anything? No, it just lets me jump between the two. It's not actually letting me in still. I can't go towards words. That's not... Probably because the text is floating, that's probably one. Empty and stuff. Okay, so if it's push, that's not possible. I don't need to brush like this. Got it. Okay. So, in order for me to move down, I need to have the star there. Well, I need to have it on the other. No, I did need to have it there. So, I like just like going through how this actually works when I'm done. Mostly just for me, honestly. So I'm now able to push empty space. I push empty space onto the star so then I can move over to it. I push the spaceship onto the conveyor, I then move back to the star. Because the star is down here, I'm able to move this down and past it. Then I can step over onto here. Because I'm not pushing empty anymore, I can actually go in here and we can win. Woo! Alright, so that's 8 out of 8. So this area is actually clear. I don't have to solve any more in there. Continue the game. I feel like that was a pretty good place to stop. I do want to see what this is though. That was good. Yeah. Let's just see what this is. Okay, everything's on fire. I am both Baba and at the same time. Kind of hard to move. That's the case. Okay, so only Kiki is me currently. If I move this over, then Baba will be me and Kiki, and I can move faster. Because the reason why it was hard to move was because I was only moving whenever I was Kiki, not when I was Baba. That's cool. Okay, this one's interesting. So Kiki can only pass on lava, and Baba can only... No, Kiki can only pass on lava, and Baba can only pass on fire. That's a fun gimmick indeed. And then you're switching back and forth. I could see a whole game being made just around that one gimmick. That would be interesting as well. Alright, so there we go. that was Baba Is You, episode 4. We actually did make a bit of progress. How many levels did we actually solve? Out of curiosity. I feel like if we start keeping track now, we'll see it just slow down. I think we solved 1, 2, 3, 4, and then both of these. 5, 6, and then 1 over on the other one, so 7 levels. I think that's what we did. We solved 7 levels in 2 hours. Sounds terrible, but we did just spend like a total like probably over a half hour on this one. So we'll have to go back to that one at some point and actually solve it for same with some other levels though. This one I know has a couple that I struggled with. Progress is progress. So it does this big star when you completed every single level. You get one of these. Oh, I call it a flower. Get a flower if you solve enough levels on each one. Like this one, I've finished enough levels, so this one I don't have to, but I'd like to solve all of them. Let's see. This one I've solved enough that I don't actually have to solve anymore. This one solved enough. This one I need to solve more on. That one I have solved enough. I have to do 4. Yep, haven't even started that one. One requires 7. So if I complete this one and this one, that'll unlock this. And once we unlock that one, I'm sure that'll unlock more stuff. There are so many levels here. It's great. If we're only solving like 10 or less levels per episode, we're gonna be here for at least another 5-10 episodes. 5 to 10 episodes. So, alrighty. Still a lot to go, but this is definitely a fun, interesting, mind-warping game that I am thoroughly enjoying, despite my inability to solve certain things. And I hope you guys enjoyed this as well. I will see you guys in the next stream, which probably won't be tomorrow. I'm gonna probably skip tomorrow. I mean, I stream every other day normally. Probably won't be streaming tomorrow, but the next day. So not Friday. So not Saturday, but I'll stream Sunday. See you guys on Sunday. Have a good one. Bye.